NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Sheppard.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Ayton. James finds Doncic. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Thompson against Doncic. Thompson with it. Adams with a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. Thompson passes to Durant. No good on the 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. That free throw misses. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Good on the second one. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. James deciding where to go with it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. Now here's Adams. And here's Eason. Now Smith. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The 3 from Thompson. Smart grabs the miss. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Ayton. Rockets with a rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
It's James with the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Adams. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Doncic. Out to the wing. Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Adams with a screen on James. And that one's good by Durant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Doncic. Ayton finds Smart. And it's off from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Smith left side. Durant against James. Now here's Durant. A 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Durant. Now Adams. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to James. Gets the three to fall. James has got 7 points.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Thompson against Doncic. Shakes him. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Thompson against Doncic. Eason pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Durant. Here's Eason. Fires the three. First shot won't go. Out to Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Doncic. No made baskets yet.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
To the middle. Here's Adams. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Lakers trail by 6. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. Here's Ayton. He's scoreless. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Doncic against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. shot to stop the run. And it's Doncic missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
The kick to Durant. Launches a three. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Doncic outside. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Doncic against Thompson. The kick to Durant. Smith with a screen on James. Here's Durant, and he drives in. An easy two on the layup. Durant's got 7 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Doncic passes to Smart. James against Eason. Double team on James. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. Smith against Vanderbilt. Smith passes to Durant. And that one drops. And now a 12-point Houston lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Vanderbilt. LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Kennard in for Smart. On defense, Houston. A 12-point game. From deep, here's Doncic. Nice D from Thompson.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Doncic. Now Kleba to win the drought. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Here's Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's gotten his second bucket.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Hayes. Adams covering. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Kennard for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Thompson. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Doncic. No points yet. Nice D from Thompson.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Thompson with a screen. To the inside. The kick to Durant. 11 feet out. And another basket for Houston.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Doncic. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Durant, the pass to Adams. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Doncic. Drains the triple.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Houston leading by 18. Smith with a screen on Doncic. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Doncic. Lakers trail by 18. Now Kennard. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. Pass to Smith. That's tipped. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's LaRavia. Off target with the 3. Here's Shepard. Up and over Smith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Tate in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Tate. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Shepard, defended by Kennard. And it's Shepard missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Tate. Pulls it from 20, and he knocks the jumper down. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Pass to Kennard. To the left wing. Smith outside. James inside. Finney-Smith's there. Kennard can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. Pass to Okogie. Over Hayes. Here's Shepard. And there's a pick. Here's Okogie. He's defended by Hayes. Kennard outside. And here's Smith. And here's Hayes, guarded by Capella. James passes to Smith. Laravia outside to the middle. Here's James. Good D by Finney-Smith.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Here's Capella. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
James outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Smith outside. Takes the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake Laravia. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Durant comes in for Tate. And Eason subbed in for Okogie. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number. And only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total. And I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. 2 pillars of the league.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Adams is checked in. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adams. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Eason finds Durant. Puts it up from 17. And he connects with a jumper. Durant's got 15 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here is James. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Hayes. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Shepard. Now Easton. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Kennard. Now LaRavia. James outside. Kennard outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Shepard. Outside Eason. Smith outside. Here's Shepard. Right side Durant. From downtown. Durant with another miss.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Throws it up high and finished off by Hayes.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Shepard. He had 16 in the win against Oklahoma City.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Adams inside. He's defended by Hayes. Adams against Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen.
He's checked in for Houston. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. And he drops the first. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
He's off on the second. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Eason finds Smith. And here's Adams. 9 points in the game from behind the arc. That's good from Eason on the assist by Adams. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Thompson. Over to the wing. Got a piece of it. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Smith outside. Six to shoot. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. LaRavia is checked in for James. And Adams no good on that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Ayton, a screen on Adams. 13 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got 6.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Doncic. Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
First free throw is good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Doncic hits them both.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
9th in field goal percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 8.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Now here's Durant. He's covered by LaRavia. Picked by Smith. Durant inside. LaRavia's there. Smith finds Thompson. Durant for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you, Brian.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Doncic, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. A minute 42 left in the second. Now Adams. And the layup falls. Adams has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 36% during the second. Ayton passes to Doncic. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Eason. There's the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And the Lakers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that one misses. And the Rockets shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Eason finds Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Smith's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Oh, a special move before that shot. He's got 10.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Durant with it. LaRavia covering. Durant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Doncic feeling it out a bit. No good that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Houston Rockets building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the small forward position. Los Angeles shooting at about 34% here in this game. Vanderbilt finds Smart. Down low. Oh, deflected. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. That shot is off. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Smart. Outside Vanderbilt. Now James, guarded by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet out. James can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. Adams with a screen on James. Durant, the pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. He puts up a three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Doncic, no good. The Rockets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. For 3, James. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And that one's good by Durant.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
James with the ball, guarded by Smith. And they pick up 2. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Ayton against Adams. Thompson outside. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Thompson's got 11 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Back to Doncic. It's James on the wing, guarded by Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Clock at 6. James against Durant. Smart for 3. Durant pulls it in. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And he makes a first.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Now, here is James. 12 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Smith. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. Spins. James inside, guarded by Durant. The shot by James, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And here is Thompson. Adams with the ball. 15 points in the game.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Smart. Here's James. Back to Smart to stop the run. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Eason lays it up and banks it in. Eason's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Thompson against Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. On the wing, Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 22.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is James. He's got 12. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Outside Durant. Over James. Durant, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. Smith with a screen on Doncic. And it's Thompson penetrating. For 3, Smith. He's off on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James double teamed. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 6.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. Adams with a screen on James. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Yeah, so many times tonight, it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Durant for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Shooting 3.
Free throws good from Durant. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Eason. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. And he sinks the second.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he makes all 3. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Pass to Doncic. Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his first points of the game.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Stolen by Capella. Inside, here's Durant. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Doncic outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. The shake. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kennard outside. To the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Durant for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Okogie pulls down the board.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Shepard for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Kennard passes to Hayes. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Durant. They set the pick. Inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Capella's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Well, Los Angeles shooting 40% since the break. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Pass to Hayes. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Clint Capella. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Shepard in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Now here's Tate. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
On defense, Houston. James inside. Finney-Smith's there. And another three for the Lakers.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Shepard. And the layup is good off the glass.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Over to the left wing. Hayes in the high post. He can't get that one to fall. Capella with the defensive effort. Tate with it. LaRavia covering. Pass to Shepard. Outside Tate. Here's Okogie. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Okogie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Puts up a three. Okogie's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Hayes. Screen by James. LaRavia outside. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Kennard. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. Pass to Tate. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Holiday's checked in for Okogie. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Pass to LaRavia. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Okogie's checked in for Holiday, and the Lakers also making a change. Connect's checked in for Kennard. Here's Okogie. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
The first one falls. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Outside connect. Pass to Doncic. Out to James. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Here's Shepard, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Tate. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Connect. 5 on the clock. Here's Tate. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And finished off by Hayes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Tate. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, here's Doncic. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Pass to Tate. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Takes a step back. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Back to Tate. Excellent D there from LaRavia. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Doncic with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Looking to end this cold spell. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
So it's Los Angeles now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
LaRavia outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist of the game now. The Rockets have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Tate. Six on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Kept alive.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
That free throw, no good. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
And no luck that time either.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Smart with the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
James passes to Ayton. James outside. Ayton with a screen. The three. Back to Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Shepard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Capella, screen on Doncic. And here's Shepard for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
James uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Pass to Shepard. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart left side. Down low. Here's Ayton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Capella. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Pass to Davison. Screen by Capella. Here's Davison. Up and over Doncic. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Smart. James outside. Misses the 3. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Here's Davison. And no good. The dry spell continues. Well, the Lakers shooting 41% in this game. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Now, here is James. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Capella. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
He misses the free throw.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tate comes in for Green, and Holiday subbed in for Davison. And he's good on the second. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Smart. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Shepard. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Doncic finds James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Tate. To the middle. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by James.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside Holiday. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.